What the? This is amazing. This is amazing. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you so much for coming to Hot Ones Live. This is like a dream come true. It's such a mind fuck to just look at this. So give yourselves a round of applause. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is a dream come true. Standing room only for Hot Ones, but as you can see, I can't just eat wings by myself up here. What kind of show would that be? So, let's make some noise for my guest, Wale. Wale's released 5 full-length studio albums, 2 of which the album About Nothing and The Gifted debuted at #1 on the Billboard albums chart, but in my opinion, none of that means anything if the guy can't handle his death sauce. Wale, welcome to ComplexCon. Welcome to the show, my man.
Very happy to be here.
How are you with hot food? Are you a spicy food guy? What's the headspace
Because if I take
right
my
now?
glasses off while I'm eating it, it indicate that I'm hot, and man's not hot yet. So this is Valentina?
This is Valentina.
I eat like a nigga, sorry. I eat like... I be eating, shit gonna be flying, y'all gonna be... Okay.
So from Wale Mania to hosting rap battles on SmackDown to publicly declaring that you want to intern for Vince McMahon, you've been very much a part of the WWE fabric for years. And as someone with a foot in hip hop and professional wrestling, how closely connected are those two worlds in your opinion?
The older I get, the more we see how hip hop is really like professional wrestling, sports entertainment. Like, there's a couple like real live people that's really acting. You know, it's more theater now. That's as much as the music goes. You know, how they presenting themselves, how good they do their interviews. I suck at interviews. But how good you do all of these things, those are the things that matter in wrestling. There's a lot of parallels in this day and age especially.
And then 2 years so close to the scene, have you ever come across a wrestler that you think could make it in the rap game, and likewise a rapper that you think could make it in WWE?
Shit, Ross. The Game. He benched like 450 pounds. Like, but I'm sure them two could last. Rihanna. She could do everything. Yeah.
All right, so this next one is Crystal. You're not a Crystal fan.
Jesus, boring. That tastes like hot sauce without the hot sauce. Y'all know what Crystals is, right? You have Crystals?
Classic.
Yeah.
But not for you.
Man's
Not on your
hot.
table.
Man's not hot.
Thanks to the mainstream success from people like you and Kevin Durant, the DMV has been really lifted in the pop lexicon, but I still think that people don't really understand the culture of DC, Maryland, Virginia. If you're looking for the best food, where do you go in that region?
You know, everybody trying to be more health conscious now, you know, so like niggas like to eat fresh food and shit, so. But Carolina Kitchen is like probably my go-to now. Like, you know, they got like 4 of them around the DMV.
What if you want to party and meet girls, where do you go?
My DMs. Shit. I mean, you know, any given night, Saks be popping, Rose Bar, shout out to DJ Money, he over here somewhere. Bliss, if you really want that real street vibe, like, you gotta be prepared. Tactical gear. You wear them tactical with me, motherfucker. But nah, that's pretty much it, though. Like, you know, DC's always been a club city, though.
All right, so this next one is the Secret Aardvark. It's out of Portland. That was like a real textbook bite right there.
Oh, Mom?
You hear that?
I remember Hershey.
So these days, there seem to be so many celebrity relationships that you can tell from the outside looking in are phony as hell. But when it comes to your relationship with Jerry Seinfeld, it does seem to be rooted in a shared admiration for each other's crafts. When you guys were working with each other on the album About Nothing, what was Jerry like in the studio? Is he all pen and pad, or was it just blunts and lap dances with that guy?
He just goes and he just zones out. Like, well, I remember one time we was talking about like pro wrestling and stuff like that. It was like, why do you watch this shit? I was like, man, you know, I like what I like. I like something that's not like it's away from what I'm doing. And he just starts talking, and then he's like, he like watches like how like a construction boot is created on YouTube. Like, I'm like, why do you watch this shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then he'll get like philosophical, like on like just out of nowhere. His train of thought is crazy, but it's like so many relations with that and good freestylers. Like people who could go on the top of the dome. But his freestyles turn into like some profound shit. And if we talk about how fucking Buddha's made it, and I'm like, yo, my nigga, did you record that? Like, and I'm as an engineer, is this shit recorded? Like, this motherfucker's like this with it.
If Jerry ran out of comedians and he started inviting rappers to get coffee with him, what kind of car do you think he'd pick you up in?
So you asking me what kind of car like defines me for real?
I'm kind of saying, if you want to get into the psychology of it, I'm kind of thinking like, what does Jerry think about Wale according to Wale, if you wanted to pull the curtain back on what I'm getting at?
No, man. I'll be the first motherfucker you pick up in for real.
All right, you ready to move on?
Yeah.
All right, so this one is the Queen Majesty. It's a Scotch bonnet and ginger sauce.
Yeah, no, I mean, the chicken a little dry. That's not.
There's logistical complications. It's not easy to do this live.
It's just a little dry. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if somebody put their time and effort in it. I don't mean it like that, but I'm just saying. That's why I'm drinking water. And I'm gonna need more water because the chicken is like, I ain't gonna keep saying it because it looks like I'm trying to insult the chef, but it's.
But then too, maybe like, I don't know, dragging that G-pen might have something to do with it too, Wale.
What? I don't have no G-pen. Yo, he telling all my shenanigans backstage. All right, come on, man. I knew I shouldn't have taken the G-pen.
So earlier this summer, you deleted your Twitter and Instagram explaining that you need to make changes and find happiness. Is going cold turkey on social media as liberating as everyone says it is?
Fun as fuck. You get into your groove of like, oh yeah, there is something out there like where you could like see what people are talking about. I just was doing other stuff, like, you feel me? Like I was just doing other things, you know what I'm saying? And I had like 10 fake accounts trolling everybody.
Really?
No, and y'all believe that shit too. Nah, but I'm just saying, like, it's just, you know, you got time to focus on other things, like a lot of self-sabotage, man. Late nights, why did I say that?
Right.
I don't have those no more, you know what I'm saying?
Well, if you're not scrolling anymore, what are you filling your time with?
Mario Brothers.
Okay.
Fucking SNES Mini, fucking Odyssey. It's just fucking fun, bro.
Did you save the tweets anywhere? Are they gone forever like the lost works of Shakespeare?
I think they all gone, man. I think there's some application that somebody, I don't use it no more. Mans over there uses them. Thanks, shout out Mans over there. You know who you are, social media people. That's the new vibe, to have somebody do it for you and meet real people in real life like y'all. I hope to meet some of you guys after this. No? That shit took too long. Y'all don't fuck with me. Who was supposed to do this shit? Am I a replacement?
Chris Schoenberg, he's from DC. He's like, we have to have Wale.
Yeah.
All right, so this next one is the Hot One sauce. You're on the Hot One show, not trying to lead the witness or anything.
So this is the one I'm gonna be like, this is the best sauce ever.
You know, I don't know.
Fiery Chipotle.
You can be honest with me. You
What?
can be honest with me on this one.
No, the sauce is good. But,
Thank you,
again,
Wale.
I'm not gonna say it.
Can't put that on me. All right, Wale, so we have a recurring segment on our show called Explain That Gram, but as we just covered, you deleted your Instagram, which really throws a wrench into our
However,
thing.
Mr. Research, if you kindly check chapter .112/ Instagram.com/Wale, you will see that I have 7 posts on my Instagram.
Oh, okay, well, let me say this. I knew that you have 7 posts on your Instagram,
touche.
including only one that was from pre-2013, so don't act like I didn't dive in that. I was just a little bit like, what the fuck am I going to do with this?
I need him to be around me all day long.
Don't come at me like that. Don't come at me like that. But anyway, what I will say is this.
Homeboy comes through with the sauce. Homeboy's gonna like get it.
But we did discover a workaround. What we've done is we've sourced some of our favorite pictures of Wale with professional athletes. So what I'll do is I'll show you the picture on these monitors. For the people out here in the crowd, they're going to show up as they already do over here. And first things first, we have you and Kevin Durant at Kevin Durant's
And we're not looking at
birthday.
each other. We're just like, man, let's just get over.
Or, you know, you can
That was
put it.
both of our birthday party.
Well, listen to this. So we had Kevin Durant on the show, and I was asking him about this, but he was basically like so blackout that he doesn't remember anything. So now that I have you here, What do you remember about this night?
I was like, that was the last time I saw that jacket. I know that. I lost it after that. I'm like, damn, I'm short as fuck. I definitely am thinking that. I remember Jay-Z and Drake came to that joint. I'm like, fuck, I'm like the most seventh famous person at my own shit. That was pretty fucked up.
All right, up next we have Winter Classic, Juliana Huff. I love the ensemble here. What do you remember about this day? That's one of the great Winter Classic outfits
Are you talking about my haberdashery, bro?
The haberdashery is through the roof. It's off the scale.
Why? Because I'm like wearing
here.
plaid, stars, rainbows, dots, everything at the same time. That shit is supreme, yo. That means something now. That's fucking OG supreme shit, dog. Like, that's super hype beast. Then I'm trying to show off my ring. And I think we lost that game to the Penguins.
Are you wearing the Redskins piece in this?
I mean, I
under?
got it. I always wear my Redskins piece. Except for today, I didn't wear it.
I know. I noticed.
You're vicious. Yo. You the feds. You the feds. He the feds. If something happened to me after today, he the feds.
All right, next pick we have Wale with fellow DC icon Vernon Davis, who was also in the Sabotage video.
Mm-hmm.
If I have my shit right.
Yeah, this is great research. If more people did their research like you, I promise you, I wouldn't have.
You wouldn't be going.
I wouldn't have many. These outbursts would be like far and few between, for sure.
I appreciate that.
I haven't had one in a long time though.
Yeah, you've been pretty chill.
We're overdue, ComplexCon. Get security ready.
All right, next up, GQ Man of the Year party with Kobe Bryant.
I'm so high. Yo, why am I always high around these athletes, yo? That's why I can't get to perform at All-Star Week. And they're like, yo, every time while I in a picture with somebody in the NBA, he's high as shit. Look at my eyes. Where are my eyes? Where are they?
It's rolled back.
Where are they?
Rolled
God
very
damn.
North Pole.
God damn, younger me. What is you doing? Fuck.
So I know that the cloud smoke was heavy there.
Kobe look like my sponsor and shit. Like, I'm gonna drop you off and say, hey man, I'll be right outside to pick you up. All right, Kobe. All right, Kobe. All right, Bean.
All right, you ready to move on?
I was joking. My eyes are just small when cameras are around.
So this next one is Dirty Dicks. Very aggressive brand name.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. God might. Never mind. It's 2017. I don't want to. I don't want the dick stone to be the one I'm crushing crazy like. That was good, but I can't just by default. This gotta be like they're doing all right. The dicks don't be the one. That's more that dicks, man.
So at First We Feast, we're fascinated with celebrity Yelpers, and in 2013, you had a great run reviewing restaurants for the people. One of my favorites, a spot, Pho 75, of which you said, the broth is so good, I wish I could put it in a 32-ounce Gatorade bottle and go ball somewhere. Have you considered getting back into the Yelp game? Because I think the people miss you.
I can't leave y'all alone. The game needs me, bro. I'm gonna make my return soon, but it's gonna be in a nice way. I need some free food, man, from some of you motherfuckers, man. Bullshit, Slim.
Do you still love Mr. Chow as much as you did when you gave it a glowing 5-star review on August 28th, 2013?
I do, but it has been featured in like way too many rap songs, and I gotta kind of like relinquish some of my love for it.
That was my follow-up. Why do rappers love Mr. Chow so much?
Because it rhymes with a lot of shit.
Oh.
Chow's now, cow, how, loud, Xanax. They gonna fit that motherfucker in there some way.
Do you travel around with your own batch of mumbo sauce? Because I got that impression from reading your review of AJ Bombers in Milwaukee. Do you travel with your own sauce?
We did. It gets a little bit, hectic sometimes.
Tough to get through.
They like to go through my bags and all of that stuff. Like, I ain't trying to look like a weirdo or nothing like that. Traveling around with fucking hot sauce and mumbo sauce shit. I just use it. It's a delicacy now. When I'm back home, I get my re-up and then, I let it go.
There you go. You ready to move on, Wale?
Yes.
All right, so this next one is the zombie apocalypse. It's starting to crank things up.
Sounds healthy.
You cruise right through zombie, no problem, huh?
Oh, is that supposed to be like when it's go dun dun dun?
I'm not. Maybe, maybe not. You know what I mean? Like your disposition drives the edit, not the other way around, you know?
I don't even know what that means, but it sounds good. Explain your disposition.
Like we wouldn't bomb drop you unless you were bomb drop. So if you're just chilling.
Oh, sorry, I don't do my research like that. I kind of skim through it because ADD.
I don't take it personal.
Nah, nobody listens to my music, but it's all good. It's all good.
Well, you can say that if you want, but I actually want to talk about your music right now.
Segway, you better pay this man. Pay him.
Yeah.
Somebody's watching right now.
Bitch, no
Double.
fucking shit. No fucking shit. Ridiculous. Out here eating whatever. I was about to have my own little Wale.
Yeah, go. I encourage you. I encourage you.
So when it comes to sports references in hip hop, I feel like it's you, Action Bronson, Riff Raff. You guys are just light years ahead of the rest. As we've talked about with your Explain That Graham segment, you're a huge sports fan. So with that in mind, I want to bounce some of the most classic Wale sports bars off of you. And then I'm hoping you can just decode it for me, genius style. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
So this first one's like a little bit of a mouthful, so if you know where it's going, you can take it from me if you want. But it's the chopper body like Hornswoggle. Can't see who shot him like Sin Cara. Roll up that shit loud. It ain't mine if that shit not. Ladies hate when I Rick Rude, but they in love with that Jake Robb.
You make me sound like I'm in court, like fucking.
I'm like very
So the chopper's body does what now? That was just a whole lot of wrestling shit, and probably like one full lesson y'all to get that.
But that's what I like, because you're hitting 4 different wrestlers quickly like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of rap, though. Well, it used to be. That's part of the way I rap. I enjoy rap. Like, I like to listen to old Jay-Z and still find shit. That was what hip-hop was to me, personally. But it's split up in a whole lot of different things now that I also appreciate. But as far as what I do and what I like to do, that's that.
Wordplay. What about this one here? I'm talking Reggie Bush, matter of fact. Ask Cameron Newton, matter of fact. Go ask their schools how many jerseys they was moving.
Yeah, so that one, that's from Varsity Blues, and that one hits home now because it's like, them dudes was like, they was both in scandals in college. You know, Cam like stole a computer or something like that. Like, I'm like, this nigga made the school $1 gazillion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I ain't saying it's right to steal computers and shit,
but maybe you gotta cut him enough so that he can buy.
His own fucking computer.
Right?
Like, why are you stealing computers and you just threw for 7,000 yards, my nigga? Like, that's crazy to me. And they took his Heisman away, bro. Like, whatever the hell what happened didn't take away from the fact that he was one of the best college football players of all time.
I got one more for you, Wale. Turn it on ESPN, you see they got it in for me, and they won't stop until they got my legacy and infamy. That's off the Eye of the Tiger.
Damn. That was, that was a long time ago. A lot of weed ago. That was the Eye of the Tiger. I literally wrote that the day the Tiger Woods scandal hit the fan, and I was just writing it as if I was him. You know what I'm saying? The whole song. If y'all go back and listen to it, it's literally like me going through everything that happened, like as if I was Tiger Woods that day. That's when it was fun to be creative and shit like that. Like, I used to really like enjoy trying to do new things and shit like that. But that whole song is just as if I was Tiger Woods.
So it's a perspective.
Yes.
There you go, Wale. There you go. You ready to move on?
Yes.
All right. So this next one is The Bomb Beyond Insanity.
You got a caution joint on.
Right. Lots of disclaimers over here. Shit's getting real?
No, it's good. It tastes good.
Respect. So Wale and Complex will forever be linked thanks to that fateful day in December 2013 when you called the office.
My lawyer told me I can't speak on this.
Told us to get the security ready and threatened to start knocking people out for leaving you off the best albums list. You might not remember, but I remember.
I don't recall, officer.
When you think back on all those Wale moments, and you don't have to include that one, I wonder which one was the most fun for you in the time, and then the one that just wasn't worth the fight.
You mean that won't go away?
Like the one that 5 years later still has legs? Is that what you're getting at?
Chicken.
Uh-huh.
And they bring it up. I mean, obviously, I don't know what you're talking about. So, I don't do that anymore. I'm a changed man.
Whose opinion do you respect more, Anthony Fantano or DJ Academics?
Y'all like, they can do it. We not gonna slow clap them? This is like a joint, like, this is like the all Madden version of media. Like, get to the end of that joint, there's like 10 Bowsers with the ill questions. I just don't think, shit, there's no way to get around it. Both of these motherfuckers got like some passionate, like, internet fans that just won't, like, them niggas will find my address and just mail me, fuck you, like. Yo, the fact that you put both of their names together and put a question like that at the very end, when my concentration is lapsed.
You know what I would have done, Wale, if you just would have gone with the first thing? If you just would have gone with the first thing, I would have let it chill. But then it was the very, like, I don't remember that, da-da-da. And then I was like, all right, well.
Nah, you had that joint in the, you had that joint in the cook. You had he's going in for the kill. Nah, I just think that the fact that you put both of their names together says more about you and your opinion of them than it does about me. So we'll leave it at that. And I mean that. So you guys have to have a HR meeting with academics, and you got to talk about it because there's obviously something going on. Does he make more than you?
I fucking bet he does. I fucking bet he does. I know
Yo,
for
we
a fact
fucking.
I know for a fact Joe Budden does. I don't care.
Yo. Damn. Joe, you didn't, I didn't mean that.
They shouldn't have given me a
you
fucking
just caught it
mic,
straight,
yeah.
and I had nothing to do with it. I didn't drive him. Let me out, though.
Everybody does.
He's shooting strays, man. His questions are good, though. And I do believe that you care about the culture. I do believe that. I'm sure, and that's not being sarcastic. I think you really care about the culture. Some people are in it for personal gain. Right. If I was in this for personal gain, I'd probably be very rich, and I'd probably have like a stand-in doing this interview for me. That's how rich I am. But I really care, and I think my passion for the shit often gets me in trouble, because when you speak from the heart, man, that motherfucker don't have no filter.
Right.
This got a filter. You know what I'm saying? This got a filter. The heart, when you speak from this motherfucker, it just be...
Fuck it, though. Who cares? Burn the place down.
No. See, that's how you're going to lose me endorsement.
I don't care. That's all. All right, you ready to move on, Wale?
Yes.
All right, so this next one is Blair's Mega Death Sauce with Liquid Rage.
What the That joint sounds like bathroom.
So shortly after this, you're going to do a panel about the sneaker of the year. Side note, I'm not sure that Hot Ones is the best pre-panel activity, but for the layperson who doesn't know a Flyknit from a Boost, how would you describe sneaker culture in 2017?
I don't mean to... First we feast. I check that shit for what burger is the best in my city more than I check any website for sneakers these days.
Thank you.
The fucking sneaker game has been bastardized, and if you know, you know. You know, pink box, XSBs, silver boxes, and all that. Oh, that was a great era. It was fun while it lasted. Now these motherfuckers is taking their mother's credit card and reselling shit. Bots and all that shit to buy sneakers. It's crazy. So if we want to, we can talk about burgers next time.
Because, you know, it's important to talk about the things that are eroding sneaker culture, too. You know what I mean? If you have those kinds of observations, I think that you should talk about those things.
Yeah, I mean, I really just like what I like, man. And I feel like when I was coming up, it was an era for hype beasts, for real. And it was kind of like looked down upon a little bit. Now it's like you celebrating, like, who got the most, who could put the most. Nigga walk around with one Yeezy on this joint, one off-white joint, Fear of God, draws, the Supreme, mouthpiece, everything. Like, it's just how much shit you can pile up on you now. So it's a little different, though, but my perspective is somebody that just enjoys sneakers. Like, I wear my shit.
All right, Wale. So this is the last dab. It's tradition around here to put a little extra on the last wing. And today, Wale, it is a very special day because 100 people in the audience are going to be doing the last dab.
Did y'all motherfuckers sound waivers?
They did sign waivers. They did sign waivers. Legally, we're in the clear. I'm not worried about it. We are not going to get sued off the internet. Whatever happens is on you brave souls. This is the first ever group last dab in world history. It is such a special day. This feels like Jonestown all over again.
Who's in? Who the fuck is in, man? Right here in the front, right there.
All right.
Okay.
Wale, usually I say you don't have to if you don't want to, but given the circumstances, that's going to be a tough sell for you today.
Oh, I got to do it too. I thought that was mine.
If you want, I'd get yours. Wale, look at you. You're doing so great, man.
Well, yeah, without spazzing out or not?
I don't know if it's like the audience, the stage show, it brings
I think the audience is making it more difficult. I can feel people looking at me.
You think, yeah, you think
I got
like
social anxiety, man. That shit is real, man. That shit is fucking real as hell. Toast?
Toast. Cheers, Wale. What a run it's been. All right, everybody. Bottoms up.
Foreplay.
Just cleaning wings. Dancing atop the mountain. Look at this legend. Oh, amazing. Oh, amazing.
That was made for you. Oh, no. See, y'all motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like, they try to sabotage my legacy.
Jesus. Fucking guy. All right, I'll keep this one brief, Wale, because I have a feeling there's going to be a stampede towards the water cooler any second, but you're a guy who's toured the world, stacking platinum plaques and gold along the way. You've performed on stages all over the place, but I have to imagine that this is a unique experience, having the last dab with 100 total strangers. So we'll get you out on this, because I know that we've put you through a lot. Was this experience more painful or less painful than everyday struggle?
You know, when I did Everyday Struggle, I was like, man, I gotta probably, because I'm not irritated, but everybody thinks I'm irritated. So I learned to be like, all right, I'm just gonna laugh at everything now, because y'all keep thinking I'm mad. What I gotta do to prove I'm not mad? Eat chicken in front of y'all? That's racist. That is racist. Why can't I be eating something else? I'm vegan. I don't even eat this shit.
Well, then you should have put it in the rider ahead of time, because we're very accommodating, Wale. Look at you. You made it through, beanie and all. To everybody in the crowd, let's hear it for Wale. And then give yourselves a round of applause, because this is cool as fuck. This is a dream come true. Never thought I'd see something like this. Let me be a douche for a second.
I ate your chicken for lunch.
Good.
All right. Who ain't finished this shit? Don't laugh.
Hello world, Sean Evans coming at you to say thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, please subscribe. We're hovering around the 3,000th ranked YouTube channel in the world. It has been a childhood dream of mine to be somewhere in the mid-2s. We're so close. Help make an adult bald man's dreams come true. Please, please, please. JK, no pressure. But if you do subscribe, I appreciate it.